Starting on 38 after the hour. Could be Daryl Gordon, Notre Dame. Could be Jim McCrans, Encinitas, San Diego High School Mustangs. Yeah, you're my favorite 38 that I ever played with, and my best man at my wedding. Tell you what, I don't know what all San Diego students are talking about, but Dan Quinn isn't crazy. Okay, Dan Quinn is Maitreya, and he told Cal Worsham like 4 years ago that if he used stevia, he basically looked like he did in high school. And because he was working out so much for that fight, he went back to high school looks in 21 days. And I know for a fact that I don't look anything like most 42-year-old guys. Okay, that have saggy, yeah. And let's see who this could be. Perfect timing. So, what's up, brother?
What?
Hey, I love you.
Love you.
Okay, where are we going?
What?
Where are we going?
Hometown buffet on El Camino.
Okay. Hey, I'll see you over there.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's like this, Sherry. Thank you very much for getting your restraining order on me when I was illegally arrested. You know what? Hell hath no fury, like a woman scorned. And, you actually did me a favor because Placer County really doesn't like me. And, is basically because I exercised my constitutional rights. I didn't like it when Officer D. Brown told me to shut the fuck up. When I asked him, basically, officer, if I sat on the ground and acted like Jesus, I paraphrased that. And he told me to shut the fuck up. If I sat on the ground like Jesus and put my hands up in the air, what would you do? What would your reaction be? His reaction was, shut the fuck up. I'll get you in a second. All right? And I was like, oh no, motherfucker. It's not going to go down like that. It's like this. This is not a random stop. You're not Johnny Law telling me, okay, what to do. I actually am a tax-paying citizen, Dan Quinn. I got on the phone and I called 911 because I wanted to report a crime and to get a restraining order, okay? And that's why you're out here. And so, you know what? I don't like your attitude already. Get your boss to come out here and give you some on-the-job training. Get on the walkie-talkie, the phone, whatever it is you do. And, tell you what. Yeah, what happened from there is going to get officers fired and sent to potentially prison for lying and fabricating a fucking charge on a crime that never happened. I never spit. If I had spit, you guys would have kept me in jail the entire time. You would have thrown a party, as a matter of fact. You would have said, that dumb motherfucker spit when he was on tape. The only thing that came out of my mouth were venomous words that cut Mackenzie to the core. Oh yeah, I have a fucking penchant for that. I can say really, really mean things, okay? I grew up in a battle zone. My God, do you know how many people are born? Do you know how many people are born to basic fucking hell? Families that treat them like shit. And I had the ability to say some of the most hurtful things known to man, and I can look at somebody and I can pretty much deduce, not in everybody, okay, but in some, what it's going to do. It's going to cut them to the quick. Yeah, and so when I was illegally arrested, I let my fucking words fly, not illegally. Otherwise, I would have been arrested. But, I said it's not my fault that you were born in defective fucking bodies, and, you guys sucked in football, and, looked at guys like me, wishing you could change, fucking when God was putting you inside bodies. You saw mine go, and you were like, oh, no, no, and then you saw the one that you were going to go into, and you fought, and you kicked, and you screamed all the way out into this glorious life that led to you being a punk-ass fucking cop. Now, you know what? I know that most cops are fucking actually cool. Put it like this, there's a lot of cops that are cool. I don't know if most of them are, but the ones that are, I know for a fact can't stand the ones that aren't. They give them a bad name. And, yeah. Anyhow, that phone call right there proves that that restraining order is null and void, okay? You're allowing my boys to come and be in my presence, and the only reason why you fucking stopped that was because you were told that I was smoking marijuana, even though it's fucking legal, because you don't want my boys to do it. And you know what? I don't want them to do that either until they're 18. And then, you know what? I'll be... Where the fuck is this place? That's why I hate fucking looking for places. And you know what? This is a good example. Just driving around aimlessly, cars sitting. A Stanford Nobel laureate told me in answer to this question, you mean to tell me that if water was taken out of every gas tank around North America, cars would sit and smoke? I didn't say the world. I just said North America because that's like the destructive force that humans have become in this theater, okay, of the world's movie, whatever. I mean, if you guys haven't thought about it, maybe you should. The rich have designed our entire economy around a poisonous substance, you know, oil, petroleum, and yeah, they burn up our water with it as we go. That's what spark plugs are for. They fire, and then that petroleum catches, bam, and that's what makes cars go, all right? Cars would sit and smoke without water. Well, you know what? Water goes in the gas tank, it's brown water. Comes out, it's fucking dust. That's why the tectonic plates are shifting, all right? Put it like this. If there was even return at the gas tank, it would be humid all over, okay? Because there's a lot of water getting burned up, but it's not, you know, it's burned up. It's coming out dust. And the stuff that's floating on top of the fucking water at the end of the blend, that's all the toxic shit that we put down the sink in the drain. Think about it, Jack Del Rio, okay? I mean, you know, if soap fucking burns your eyes and would make you sick, right? Maybe fucking pouring 1 trillion fucking things of it every year down the fucking sink in the drain isn't all that good. Add everything else up, you know, my God, all the toxic shit per volume that we've put back into the ecosystem, where did it go? Did it just vanish? Did it just disappear? Tell you what, the fact that Maitreya in the Legends, it's hard to find now because I have it now. And so I'll tell you what, I went to this little Benjamin Creme Sheriff International screening, not the one with Karen Alberto from Stockton, California, who actually went to San Francisco to tell Benjamin that she believed that I was Maitreya and that the violin was a miracle for women's pussies that everyone should experience at least once before she dies. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Benjamin was a fucking wreck. I'll tell you what. He said that Maitreya appeared like in an old woman, and it was all dark and spooky, and it wasn't a celebration of life. That guy's a fucking... I bet you he's been in more than one mental institution. And funny thing, so is Dan Quinn, but I've been let go every time because there's nothing wrong with me. As a matter of fact, I told Dr. Sonia Jackson that I was Maitreya, and you know what? Even after I said that, she recommended that I stop taking lithium, okay? Because I'm not bipolar and I'm not insane. And you know what? I was called up to Placer County immediately and threatened by a judge that if I didn't fucking continue my lithium, that I was going to be wearing orange instead of my street clothes. So that's a That's a fucking judge overriding what a doctor said. Wow. Damages anybody? Yeah, wake the fuck up, people. All I care about is getting Stevia famous, and you can do that immediately, Jack Del Rio. All you have to do is use your godlike fucking, I mean, you're a god at USC. If Jack Del Rio asked every PhD, every science professor at USC to blend stevia in water, you know what would happen? Dan Quinn would be validated as Maitreya. Okay, seriously, that's my calling card. And put it like this: if it wasn't for Russ Purnell, do you think that wouldn't be like what Mark Brandon let me drive, Andy Riva, that 6.9 AMG Mercedes? Remember? Get on stevia, Andy, and melt down, because I said.